Once again, still in Genesis chapter 31, and we're going to look at verses 10 through 13. It says there, one time during the mating season, I had a dream and saw the male goats mating with the females were streaked and speckled and spotted. Okay, let's stop for just a second even right here. Remember from yesterday, he has taken Rachel and Leah out into the fields and where he's tending the flocks, and he's talking to them about what they need to do as a family. Because unfortunately, he's got two wives here. But he's in this situation, and so here he goes. And he begins to tell them about a dream that he has. Verse 11 continues this. It says, then in my dream, the angel of God said to me, Jacob. And I replied, yes, here I am. The angel said, look up, and you will see that only the streaked, speckled, and spotted males are mating with the females of your flock. For I have seen how Laban has treated you. I am the God who appeared to you at Bethel, the place where you anointed the pillar of stone and made your vow to me. Now get ready and leave this country and return to the land of your birth. So here we learned that the blessing about the production of the sheep and the goats was all given to Jacob in a dream. So going back to the part of this story where Jacob said, hey, my wages can just be the speckled, spotted, and streaked animals. Because apparently in Laban's flocks, those were the exception, not the rule. He had already had this dream. And so Jacob knew what was going to happen, and he trusted God when asked about wages. And he followed through. God showed himself to be faithful in this. So Jacob didn't use really clever agricultural methods. He simply applied what God had told him and trusted God in this. And he had the blessing of God. And then God continues to talk to him in this dream. And he says, I'm the God who appeared to you at Bethel. Now, this was where Jacob's ladder happened, a very famous story, where God for the first time appeared personally to Jacob as he had to Abraham and Isaac. And at Bethel, God had told him that he would return to this place. This was Jacob's way of being communicated with, telling him time to go home and telling him exactly who was communicating with him. Because he had taken the rock that he had used his as a pillow that night, and he had anointed it with oil and set it up as an altar to remember. It was, once again, it was a monument. And like I talked about yesterday, this was God bringing Jacob back to something previously. It was him bringing back, remember when you met me. Remember when you encountered me personally for the first time. We're going back to that. I'm going to take you back to that place. You're going to encounter me again. You're encountering me right now in this dream. So he's taking him back to this place to remember the works God did for him to begin with. And he tells him specifically, now get ready and leave this country and return to the land of your birth. So God told Jacob to return. The land was the land of his families, the land promised to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, to the descendants. It's time to go home. It's not going to be an easy trip. It's not going to be without problems, but it's time to go home. See you guys later when we start sending Jacob home.